Hi Libra, welcome. This is your reading for the time frame of August 2020. So this reading will be to cover the full month, and I do feel called for some reason or another to provide this information for the entire month of August right now. What I plan to do is to come back a few times during the month of August and just really update the energies with more detailed information throughout the month. So right now we're doing a monthly read. How is everyone feeling? How's everyone doing? How's everyone helping each other is, really a great thing to do. But if we're not helping ourselves first, we really aren't doing anyone else any good, right? So we're making ourselves priority right now. Hopefully everyone's staying positive and optimistic. I'm just going to center myself into the energies. If you would like to join along, please practice this breathing exercise. It just helps to center you. So what we're going to first do is just release any tension, stress in your muscles, shoulders, back. You're just going to release those muscles so that they can relax, and then you're going to take a deep breath. Ready? So when you're exhaling, you can imagine all of the negative, toxic energies being released from your body, being released from your energies. And then we're going to take another deep breath. And that's going to help us to bring in all the positive, yummy, juicy, good stuff our way. So now that I'm all centered here into the energies, we're going to get started with your reading. So just keep in mind, it's a general read here for the Libra collective. So if we find something doesn't resonate, don't try to force the message simply to make it work. It means that message was meant for someone else, and that's okay. Whew. All right, so I'm going to get your Spirit Oracle card. This is going to provide us with the overall energies here for the entire read today. So I'm going to ask Spirit to join us and please provide an overall message for the Libra collective. Thank you, Spirit. What is the overall message that you would like to have sent forward for the Libra collective? And this is to cover the time frame of August 2020. You have Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. Oh my goodness. This feels amazing, doesn't it? Just to hear that, I can... Oops. Very shaky there. Yeah, the energies are just going to really be supportive of you. Beautiful energies. Beautiful animal totem. Oh, love it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get some clarifying details here. Spirit, please provide clarifying details for the Libra collective. Clarifying messages that you want to have come forward. Thank you for these messages, Spirit. Okay, what do we have? Thank you so much for these messages, Spirit. Thank you for providing detailed messages for the Libra collective. And if you have any additional messages, please send them forward at this time. This is to cover the time frame of August 2020. All right. All right, so this is what I see for you guys. first card, how many? We have one major arcana. You're really, remember, being supported here with the overall energy, likely by your guardian angels, spirit guides. 8 of inspiration. So in a traditional tarot deck, this is your first card, it's going to be 8 of wands. There we go. So there might be something right now that you feel is blocking your path. Something about stop, how do I say it? Stop working against, these blocks, right? The more we resist, the more what we don't want is going to persist. So this 8 of wands is telling you it's really, really important to not resist, or not, no resistance whatsoever. So I've been telling most signs during this time frame really to relax, to center yourself, to calm yourself internally, to find peace, to find reasons to feel joy, reasons to feel happy and harmonious. Yeah, so I really feel that anything that's blocking you right now, you're not going to focus on it. You are going to just be happy that you're gaining knowledge, wisdom. This is also a message for specific people. I'm not sure what it means. You don't want to learn things by heart. So whatever you're doing, you want to, don't memorize a task or memorize the details of such and such a situation. Anything right now where you're just memorizing is going against what you're trying to accomplish. That's a message for some. Some people are going to be offered opportunities right here. You need to take the opportunity. This is a very big message for some of you. Whenever this opportunity arises, because you're going to find that it's going to be an opportunity that will unfortunately disappear just as quickly as it maybe came. All right, so remember, at the end of the day, Spirit does have your back, and the only true way to know this for sure is to feel it. 2 voices is the next card. 2 of Swords, traditional tarot here. You really feel like there's a lot of different possibilities going forward. So in my opinion, I wouldn't necessarily see that as a bad thing, especially during this point in time. That is definitely not a negative. If you're making a decision right now, this is a very specific message for some as well. You don't want to act hasty during this time with decisions that are going to be made. But once you actually do come to some form of a conclusion, you've made a decision, once you have, don't delay on taking the action. And And the only reason I say this is because you might become trapped in your own thoughts. That's a really common thing to be happening during this specific point in time. A lot of people are experiencing this during this particular point in time. Next card for you guys is 9 of Inspiration. 9 of Wands when you look at a traditional tarot deck. So you might feel as though your emotions are getting in the way. So that might be some form of an emotional block. But really, don't allow that to stop you from moving forward into the future that you deserve, because I do strongly feel that I need to point this out again. Spirit has your back. You have everything that you need, Libra, to succeed. You just need to be open. That's really big. Open during this specific point in time to just the potential of situations that you're going to experience in your near future. Don't take things for face value. That's a message for some as well. Don't let others try to steer you in the wrong direction. If you feel you're going in the right direction based on your intuition, that is the answer. There's no debating it whatsoever. That is the right answer for you. 9 of Emotions. Traditional tarot. This is going to be 9 of Cups. Beautiful cards. I was saying this also in my previous reads today. This did come up. It's about being satisfied right now with what you have, not hoping for, not necessarily hoping for, but not being set on not having things appear in your life. You want to be set on feeling as though you are worthy and that they are on their way to you, and that you are definitely protected here by Spirit, right? This is a really lovely energy for you guys. So just focus on the things that you are satisfied with right now, and by focusing on them with gratitude, you're magnetically attracting more of that amazing, super awesome, wonderful thing that you're grateful for. You're actually attracting even more of that to you. So how can you go wrong with gratitude, right? It's really wondrous how the world works when we really start to understand a lot of the laws of the universe. It's pretty incredible. 8 of Voices is 8 of Swords. Some of you are feeling as though you're restricted right now, and unfortunately what's happening is some of you are self-sabotaging. Some of you have created walls for yourself. None of this is actually real. It's really, truly all in your mind. And I've been saying this in a lot of the readings. This is a continuous message. We're all more alike than we are different. Don't lock yourselves away. What you're going to need to do, very, very important right now, share your thoughts and your ideas with your friends. Very important message. This for you guys as well, Libra, is a time for learning. The thing is, this phase is really an interesting phase because you have complete control. You can stay here for a short time, or you can stay here for a very long period. The only one that has control over this particular phase is you. And then you have the energies of the Priestess, which is Major Arcana. This is all about your intuition. If you're not following your intuition, you're doing things which are beyond your belief system, which are not feeling in some way good for you. Listen to your intuition during this time. Trust and know that you're going to be pretty successful either way. If you listen to your intuition, you're making things easier on yourself. That's a big message for some. And last card here, which kind of came out as a bonus when it appeared. Page of Materials. So this is going to be Page of Pentacles in a traditional tarot. You need to be in the mindset, especially during this point in time, that money is just a tool, and it's not the answer to everything. Something that you've been thinking about, something that you've been dreaming about for a while. If you're incredibly focused during this point, you might actually want to use some form of, now I don't normally like giving these messages. I don't feel it's really my place to say, but I'm going to give the message and trust that you're going to do what's best for you and your intuition, right? It's all about, you might want to take any kind of like a little savings account maybe that you've saved up and put that towards a new project, or put that towards a new idea, something that you've been dreaming about for a while. And this, you're going to know if this is your message, because it's going to be resonating with you at such a high vibration and such a high frequency. As long as you know that you're going to be practical, you're going to be focused. It's something that you can do where you're going to have fun along the way. That's going to make things even more successful. If you're able to do this through your heart chakra, big message and big indication that you will be successful. Knowing that what you're doing as well is also going to be supported here by Spirit. Yeah, so for others, it may mean that someone is coming into your life, someone who is re-entering your life, someone who is maybe able to point you in the right direction, provide you with information, with knowledge, or just generally encourage you, support you towards a new adventure. All right, I'm going to get a couple more clarifying cards, I think, for you guys. Spirit, any additional clarifying details that you would like to have come forward for the Libra Collective? All right. I find that very interesting. All right, so you have Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups that came out. I find it interesting that first off the Page of Cups came out, because the page, you also had the Page of Coins. So somebody is definitely in a situation where you're potentially going to really figure out that your talents are better than you thought they were. Yeah, so focus, as long as you're focusing on your heart chakra, you're doing things from your heart. It is manifested, it's a passion that you had, it's something that truly you feel you would like to bring into this existence on this planet, in this earth, because it's coming from your heart chakra. Then you definitely need to hear the message that your talents are very much needed. You're being called almost as if you're a light worker. That's the message I get with the Page energy here, so that could really be big messages for some of you in the Libra collective. And then you had Knight of Cups, the last card. So you might actually be feeling pretty secure where you're at. You might actually be feeling as if you've been going along and doing pretty well. That may very well be the case, but this is your call right now. You're needing to do more, not just stay stagnant. You're being called because you can provide more. You have this ability. You know that you can make a really, really big difference as well. There's a lot of communication. Communication for you is something that you can definitely find your communications happening during this point in time as just easier, and so take advantage of that with these energies. And there's a lot of personal magnetism, so you really should be putting yourself out there. It doesn't matter in what area of your life. Just based on that, I would very much recommend that you put yourself out there during this time, is the advice for a lot of the Libra collective here. All right, let's go ahead and get a gratitude message. Spirit, please provide an additional message for our Libra collective. Your gratitude message says, because when you stop and look around, this life is pretty amazing. Yep. We need to be reminded of that, especially right now. This goes to say that we can always find something in our current reality to be thankful for, to be grateful for. That's a really big message. Last card is going to be about the inspirational message, which will leave the read today. Spirit, please provide one additional message for the Libra collective. The last message says, break your goal down into small steps. Each step will give you a sense of accomplishment and its success will follow. So a lot of really clear signs here that you have some really, really big, exciting success coming up. Yes, absolutely, it's going to require a lot of work on your part. You know this. Yeah, so those messages, I hope some have impacted you in some way. I hope some resonate with you in some way. If you feel that they could be helpful to others, please feel free to pass this information along, share this information. Do me a favor, if it resonated with you, go ahead and like, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, so I did promise that I would go ahead and pull some cards for the Libra Collective. For those of you who have left questions in the last few videos, questions in the comment section. So I'll go ahead and take a quick look at that right now. So I have selected a winner for the free personal read contest. So if you want to take a look at the winner, that is on the community section of this page. Congratulations to the winner. All right, so Anna Lisa Sand, your question is, will I be able to pay all of my debts by this year? Spirit, please provide clarifying details regarding Anna's question about paying off her debts this year. Thank you, Spirit, for these clarifying details that you'll be sending forward today. Thank you for this message. Did you have any other clarifying details for Anna at this time? All right, so the first card that came up is Eight of Materials, Traditional Tarot, Eight of Pentacles. So this is likely the only card which is going to come out. Okay, the last few that I've done, I've had 3 or 4 come out with these questions, but for you, it's simple. It's one card, Eight of Pentacles, which is representing that you're on the right path to success. And there's actually really great potential going forward for you in this area. So keep up the good work, whatever you're doing now. Just stay committed, stay dedicated, and the energies are very much supporting you towards your goals during this time. All right, I'll do one more. Bear with me for a moment. Kind of split things up here with the questions. I think I'm going to keep doing this. Comment down below if you guys are interested and you have any other questions for me, because if you do, I think I'm going to keep pulling cards for you guys at the end of reads when I have time to do so. Just my little way of saying thank you to you guys, and I appreciate all of the support coming my way. All right, so Libra, the question is coming from, oh, things are going a little bit slow in my technology right now. Let's try that again. One more question. We'll do one more. Charnay Cloette. This question is for you. It says, am I making a mistake by forgiving my ex who put me in a third-party situation? Let's see what Spirit has to say. Thank you for these messages. Thank you for these clarifying details, Spirit, that you're sending forward today. That came out actually pretty quickly and with only 2 cards. I don't always like to put out messages on the public videos, but I mean, if you guys are asking these questions, you already know that the information is going to go out. So sometimes, yeah, it just doesn't feel like information sometimes that I want to put out there and share. Knight of Materials, Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Coins. So this is not great energy for your situation. I am going to say, however, with this, it's not that you're making a mistake, because when you forgive, you're only helping yourself. You're not helping anyone else except for yourself when you are forgiving. So forgiving is definitely not you making a mistake, because you're forgiving for you. You're not forgiving for the other person. So you can definitely forgive, but you don't have to forget either. And I will also say, where you mentioned that this person has put you in a third-party situation. I think ultimately, in order to get to this energy here, which is very likely why you're asking this question, because I think you already know the answer, which is great. The Death card is Major Arcana, so Major Arcana is a big energy here. It's about leaving that situation in your past. It's about leaving it behind you. It's about the biggest message I am going to say, it's about understanding that the apology that should come your way is something that has to be much bigger than the disrespect that was done towards you. So if that's the case and that hasn't happened, then I think deep down you already know that the answer is forgive for yourself and move forward. That's basically what I see here in the cards. All right, everyone, that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I want to make sure you guys are filling your own cup. You want to make sure that your cup is overflowing. You want to have so much abundance that you can go out into the world. You can have your cup overflowing. Really shine your inner light so brightly out into the world so that you can be an inspiration to others, help others during their time of need, right? And last thing I will say is, remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, in a universe where you can be anything, remember to be free. Be free. All right, that's it for me. Take care of yourself. Hopefully we'll see you around here next time. Bye guys.